Julian, and then Jake.
Hey, Nakobe. So you're on track to put up stats similar to Tay Crowder last year. What specific areas do you think you've developed in, and do you feel like you're stepping into a leadership role being one of the defense's top producers?
Well, I feel like I stepped into that leadership role during the off season. It wasn't it's not production based at all. It's just how I can influence the other people on the defense and on the team. And about my stats, I just try to work every day to get better. Definitely, this week is for, just to get better, and not really too much focusing on any opponent. Just focus on myself and my craft.
Thank you.
Nakobe, when you have a game like you did Saturday, I know you guys try to always play with a chip on your shoulder, but does it make you angry? Does it frustrate you? Do you kind of go into your preparation for the rest of the year, or for even the next game, just kind of thinking that you don't want to have that happen again? You don't want that taste in your mouth again.
Yeah, I mean, of course you don't want the taste in your mouth again. It definitely in any kind of fashion, but. Of course, we prepare with the chip on our shoulder. I feel like we're going to continue to prepare hard and continue to work hard to get any team play again. Practice just like every game is national championship.
Let's go to Bailey and then Anthony Dasher.
Hi, Kobe. Just how would you assess your growth and development over your time at Georgia?
How would I assess it? I feel like I have grown tremendously, not just from a football standpoint, but from a person standpoint, from just learning and just going throughout life. I mean, I'm 19 years old, so I'm still trying to figure a lot of stuff out. So just being able to just continue to learn, and definitely during this pandemic, having a lot of time to myself and just learning who I am and everything like that. And I feel like that I have grown tremendously.
Hey, Nakobe. Whenever as a defense, as a group, you have a game kind of like this, is there ever a situation where that confidence needs to be regained, or just a simple matter of going back and watching the film, making corrections? What is it how does that kind of stack up?
I mean, our defense, we're gonna look at it just like every other game. We're gonna assess. We don't really pat ourselves on the back much. So we're gonna assess everything we did wrong, everything we could have did better, and everything that we could possibly get in the future. So we're gonna continue to just work and practice hard every day. That's all I could possibly say about that.
Right, thanks.
Let's go to Mark Weiser and then Seth Emerson.
Kobe, the bye week open date coming 4 games in, but an SEC only schedule. Do you feel a difference when you don't have any of those non-conference games in the mix? What's the toll on your body physically or mentally?
Well, last year, I was still, at this point of the season, I was still battling that little ankle injury. So actually, I feel kind of better, not to be, better, but playing the SC schedule is taxing on the body. But I feel like we continue to work out like we do to prevent injuries and continue to get treatment. We're gonna be good.
Thanks.
Seth?
For the defense, or do you look at it more as, can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, I get you now. Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Go ahead, Seth.
Yeah, sorry. For the defense, or was it a case of just Alabama is really good and they're going to do that to a lot of people?
I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, Seth, you cut out. Can you try that again?
Never mind. All right, try one more time. Was Saturday's game humbling, you think, for the defense, or do y'all think that Alabama offense is just going to do that to a lot of people?
Alabama had a good team. They had a good game plan to go against what we had on defense. We're going to continue to just practice and get better, and I'm pretty sure they're going to continue to practice and get better over there. So I can't really say too much about them. I just can just focus on us and what we do.
Let's go to Connor and then Brandon. Connor?
Sorry, you cut out there. Yeah, Nakobe, how much of what Alabama did in the second half is, and how your defense performed, how much of that is correctable, fixable, and what are you guys going to have to do differently going forward after that performance?
I mean, a lot of stuff is correctable. Mostly everything. We gotta communicate better. We gotta do a lot of stuff better. Run to the ball. A lot of little things that we gotta do better to just help ourselves be a better defense and just play as one, as a unit. Everybody doing their 111.
Hey Nick, Kobe, I wanted to ask you about a current teammate and a former teammate. So in terms of Ronnie Rice, can you share anything that you've learned from him, whether it be away from the field or on the field over the last couple of years? And then with Tay Crowder, did you see his scoop and score that he had the other day? And I want your thoughts on that.
Okay, let me start with Muncie. Of course, I've learned a lot from Muncie. Not so much that we even sat and talked about. And he just told me something that I need to do better, nothing like that. I just learned a lot just by watching him do it stuff and just learning like that. Definitely my freshman year trying to figure out. And of course, I seen Tay. I text him about it. I congratulated him about his first NFL touchdown. So I was yelling at the TV as I seen it happen. So yeah, I was happy.
Let's go to Palmer and then William.
Yeah, yeah, Nakobe, you and Monty and Quay are 3 of the top 4 tacklers on the team. How do you think y'all's games complement each other, and what do you think that says about the inside linebacker room to be so high up?
I feel like we are. I feel like our inside linebacker room. Feel like they have a lot of trust in our inside linebacker room. For anybody in the room, and I feel like we all bring a little bit something different to the game. But at the end of the day, yeah, if we get the job done, we get the job done. So I feel like that's probably the big thing.
Hey, Nakobe. I just saw on Twitter, you still support Horn Lake football and communicate with some of the guys on the team. I want to ask, what kind of legacy do you think you left there after, the undefeated season 2018 state championship, Kiss Award? And what does it mean for you now to be representing the school and the town?
Oh yeah, it means a lot. I know at the end of the day, if anybody got my back is my town and where I came from. Just being able to do what I did there. Well, not what I did there, but what my whole team did. From I feel like switching from a losing culture from my freshman year and years past to changing to a winning culture and winning the first state championship. So of course I'm gonna continue to support my community back home and everything like that. And I'm gonna continue to watch and everything all their games and everything through the season.
Nakobe, thank you for your time. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank y'all.